People fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just the touch of a hand. We are full in love with you every single day. And I just wanna tell you why, huh? So honey now, take me into your loving arms. Kiss me up to the light of 1,000 stars. Oh darling, place your head on my beating heart. Thinking out loud, baby, we found love right where we are. So now that I have your attention, let me introduce you to the topic of my speech, my journey in music. Music is an art of sound in time, which expresses our emotions and feelings through the elements of rhythm, melody, and harmony. It boosts our mind and increases our self confidence. There are different forms of music such as jazz, hip hop, pop music, classical, etc. My key interest revolves around hip hop and pop music. Hip hop singers like Drake, Chris Brown, and Post Malone are the ones that I would listen to when I feel bored. And pop singers like Ed Sheeran, Taylor Swift, and Justin Bieber are the ones that I would listen to when I feel lonely. I believe that music is a kind of a stress buster. Whenever I feel sad or I feel anxiety, I would listen to one of the music of my favorite artist and it would help me calm down. The first music that I ever heard was Jingle Bells from a toy version of a flip phone. And that flip phone, there are buttons over there. Whatever button you press, eventually different songs will eventually be played. I That was the kind of toy that was very popular among kids of my age back then. And sometimes I feel nostalgic and a sense of euphoria rushes into me when I see kids of today's generation using that same flip phone and humming to a newer form of music. In the year 2008, when I first got cable connection in the house, I still remember streaming 9XM and VH1 channels because it turned out to be one of my favorite channels. I still remember sitting in front of that idiot box for several hours and in search of a newer music so that I can stay updated among my friends. There are some time in my life where I feel that I need to be expressive. I need to be more expressive in the form of nature. And so, such incident happened to me in my 11th grade freshers party, where my friends and I decided to sing a group song together. The name of the song is "What Makes You Beautiful" by One Direction. Although the problem was it was going to be my first time, but when I got to know that it was also going to be my friend's first time, I became more excited rather than being scared about the outcome of the performance. When Freshers Day came, we were called on stage. We held on to the mic and sang the song. Everything was going okay until I could hear my voice and the background music resonating in the room when I knew that this was going to be a group song, but I could only hear my voice. Turns out that I had skipped a line and went all along, leaving my friends behind. But somehow my friends noticed my mistake and sang along with me. During the middle part of the song, when when my voice could only be heard in the room, their voice grew bigger and bigger, giving me company. Even though we were singing the song in the wrong way, but we were happy that we had each other's back. After the performance, I'm, we did become the center of attraction of our school. When we would walk into the classroom, we got to know that we got two types of fans in the classroom. First, were the kind of fans who would mock us and sing that song, "What Makes You Beautiful," in front of us, because we also felt that our performance was not up to the mark. And there were other kinds of fans who liked our courage, who admired us, who admired our performance in a way that they wanted to be like us. Now, that was a very, how do I put this into words? That was very impressive. I didn't knew that my music can inspire people. I didn't knew that my music can help people overcome their stage fear. Although I still remember that incident even today, I cherish such moments of my life where they ask where everything is falling apart in between, but somehow I have this courage, I have this sense of motivation that comes into me eventually and that keeps me pushing forward. That is indeed a sense of pride that I share with my friends and also with my colleagues. My journey in music has been a very bumpy one. I believe that music is one of man's greatest creation and it breaks geographical boundaries. It is the sublime power of music that brings people together regardless of their color, caste, creed and cultural backgrounds. And in the end, I would really say that my journey has been a very bumpy one, but I can assure you all, I can assure all the guests and the other Toastmasters that this ride has just begun and it will never come to an end. Thank you. Over to you, TMOD.